What is up, guys? Link's Warlord Gaming here, and welcome to episode 39 of ARK Survival Evolved. Okay, so in this episode, what I wanted to do is that since in the last episode, what I did is I tamed an Ankylosaurus, which is good for collecting metal. And then that caused me to want to tame another dino. Well, it's not a dino, it's a mammal. But I'll just say animal. It caused me to want to tame an animal that's good for collecting stone, and that animal is the Doedicurus, and it's just kind of basically a armadillo. Well, it doesn't look like an armadillo. So basically, in the way that the Doedicurus is like the armadillo, is in the sense that it has a shell, and when it feels threatened, it'll just curl up and do a little ball, which is basically there's a time limit, I think. Like, say if you're trying to kill one or tame one. Well, not if you're trying to kill one, but if you're definitely trying to tame one. If you take too long and, like, its health gets too low, like, basically how you need to knock out a Doedicurus in order to tame it is you need to, like, get the torpor up to the maximum before the health goes down below the minimum amount of health the Doedicurus needs to stay out of its shell. So basically when it gets low on health, it'll just curl up into a little ball. And one of the really fun things that you can do with the Doedicurus once you tame it is if you press, I think, its left trigger, it'll curl up into its little ball and it'll roll, and will like you can basically turn into Sonic, basically. Alright, so just as always, I'm going to hop on America and make my way to the snow biome. And this is probably going to take even more searching for the Doedicurus, is because I think... Now, I mean, the Ankylosaurus probably could be an uncommon, but basically how it works for each biome is that there are common dinos that spawn, uncommon dinos that spawn, and rare dinos that spawn. And I thought the Ankylosaurus was a common, or it might be an uncommon. It might even be a rare. That's probably why it took so damn long to search for it, but... Like, you can still find Doedicuruses in the snow biome, but you won't find them that often because they're in. I think they're in the. Man, I can't talk today. I think they're in the uncommon slot. Either if they're not in the uncommon, then they're in the rare, because they're definitely not a common dino spawn in that specific biome. All right, so I finally found a Doedicurus on top of this really steep, slanted mountain. Now this one didn't take as long as the Ankylosaurus did, but... Whoa, don't fall. Yeah, like, it didn't take as long to search for as the Ankylosaurus did, but it was still long enough to where I couldn't essentially get in and out of there. Still had to do a little bit of searching, but... Now, hopefully, I'm assuming I can pick this thing up with an RG. Moment of truth. Yes. I still find it kind of unrealistic how the RG can basically pick up these really heavy dinos with just one talon. Now I could understand if it was maybe like a dodo or like a dillo, or maybe a raptor even, or like one of the like smaller dinos, but like this thing, like despite its size, it's probably still really heavy. And not even this one. I was surprised at how Argentavis can lift an Ankylosaurus, something that is already heavy, already really heavy on its own, plus it's like armor plating on its back and its spikes. That's even more weight. Like, I don't understand how the RG can just lift it with one talon. Like, it might be a little bit understandable with the Doedicurus, but like, where's the RG latching onto? Is he like holding one of the spikes? Like, I just find it kind of really unrealistic. Alright, back at the base, and damn it, I left the door open again. I really need to stop doing that. I really need to stop leaving the door open. So let's see, if I drop him facing the back, then he'll have to turn around in order to escape. Oh, whoops. He got caught. Oh, that's perfect, just fall down in there. Come on, come on, come on, and shut. Shut the door. There we go. Now I'm going... Oh. Alright. I'm going to whistle passive on everybody. Just to be safe. Oh, what's this? Oh, there's a fossil pile right near my house. Cool. Oh, this one only has one bone. Oh, and something that was funny is that I was searching all through those fossil piles on my way and on my way back from grabbing the Doedicurus, and one of them even had a journeyman sickle in the fossil pile. It had a journeyman sickle in the fossil pile, which I thought was really funny. But like, I still didn't even know what these are used for. It says a very ancient looking bone must be useful for something. Like what? Oh hey, here's another one. Another fossil pile. This one is 7, but wait. Oh, that's 2, not 7. I could probably just go searching around my property, see if I can find any more. Alright, but I should be getting on with the tame now and not looking for fossils. I already have living fossils with all of my dinos. Let's see if I could try. Let's see if I jump. I want to see where his head would be. Alright, and pow. Alright, now he's pissed. Whoa. Whoa, jeez. You broke my boots through the wall. Alright, let's see. I'm probably gonna have to like open up a door or something. Let's see, where is he? Right over there. Alright, and one right in the shell. I gotta remember, right? Gotta back up. Because he can apparently he has a really high hit radius. I'm starving a little bit. Munch on some corn. Nice juicy long grass, as it's called in this game. Because they couldn't call it corn, apparently. Should be going down. A couple more shots. Damn it, I missed. Alright, come on. Where is he? Right next to the gate. Definitely don't want to open that up by accident. There. Alright, yep, there we go. He's down. Now let's see. Do I still have that narcotic on me from last? Nope, I don't. Oh, and he broke my chest plate too. Damn it. Oh, no, it was the chest plate that was broken, not the boots. I thought for a second there, I like froze, because I thought, wait, he broke my boots, what happened to my chest plate? But no, it was actually the chest plate that got broken, not the boots. But now I have to go find some narcotic and berries to actually tame the thing. Let's see. Do I have any in here? Narcotic. Nope. Any in here? Yep, here we go. 100 narcotic. And now, if I go over to a feeding trough somewhere, then I can get some berries. Yep, there's a feeding trough right next to my dodo army. And once you get like a whole bunch of these, their little like tweet sounds can get really loud. So, ooh, a dodo egg. See any more? Any more dodo eggs? Nope. Alright, so after taming it, it is a level... Yeah, it's a level 12 male. So, not that high of a level, but good that it's a male, because I have a really funny idea for some admin painting. And it kind of really wouldn't work if it was a female Doedicurus. So you just put the narcotic in there, the tinto berries, mejo berries, whatever they're called. Oh, wow, it's already at 43.1%. What I found kind of weird is that the sound effect for whenever the Doedicurus eats something, it's just so weird. It's like, if you have a game volume headset on, it sounds so weird. Like, it doesn't sound that weird when it's just coming from your TV, but when it's coming from your headset, it sounds just a whole lot weirder. See, you give him a little bit of narcotic. Like, yeah, you hear that sound, it's like, ugh. See, I'll feed him another one. Feed him a couple more till he gets to about full. Yeah, that's good for now. There he is, the Doedicurus. You just accept. I'll name you later, and then open that up. I'll give you the saddle for now, then I'm gonna take it off and put it back on for my genius idea. Oh god, not this again. Really, the T-Rex did this, but this is the same thing that happened with the T-Rex, where when I first wrote it, basically when I wrote it for the first time, there was like a purple outline on the outside of the screen, and then it just kept building up and building up and building up until eventually I was about to do my outro, and it just passed out. And then I had to basically tame it again, because I had to find a whole bunch of stem berries and meat to kind of take its torpor down and get it back up. Oh, it looks like, hey, it looks like I don't have to go through that again because the purple effect went away from the screen. So you take the saddle off. Yeah, like that sound is just so weird. Like the devs couldn't have found a better sound effect for the thing eating. Anyways, maybe you could assume what I'm going to do with this, because at the very beginning of the video when I mentioned the Doedicurus can roll into a ball and basically move in the shape of a ball, and I said you could basically turn yourself into Sonic, you could probably assume the colors that I'm going to use for admin painting this thing. Alright, the admin painting is now complete, and if you predicted that I would paint him like Sonic, then you're correct, because I have painted him in like kind of like a blue and like peachish type. Like I kind of wanted it to be like a white color, but like not so much white. Like I wanted it to have a few shades of like a different color, so it's kind of like a white and tan mixed together. And I think it kind of goes really nice with the blue, especially the spiky ball in the back of how the blue and the tan, I guess that's what the color would be, of how the blue and the tan merge to have an only tan spiky ball mace. But unfortunately, I do not have any blue dye with me, so I am not able to dye the saddle right away. I'll just have to do that off camera. Let's see. I'll put some points into health. Yeah, I'll show off the little Sonic ball because I don't believe I did it before I admin painted him. So basically, it takes up stamina, so you can't do it forever, which is, again, unfortunate. So you basically just press left trigger, that's all you have to do, and you basically spin. You roll into a ball and you turn into Sonic. Oh hey, another fossil pile. And again, another one in my house. Let's see, this one is 2 bones. These must have been added in like a really recent update, because I've never seen those before, and not until like last week, or not last week, I think it was... Did I find the first one with the T-Rex? I think I found my first fossil pile when I was taming the T-Rex, but I could be wrong. It might have been the Ankylosaurus, but pretty sure it was the T-Rex. But like my favorite thing to do whenever I'm using a Doedicurus with this color scheme, just whenever I like to roll into a ball, I kind of like to like hum the Sonic theme song, where it just essentially like do 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 do. Kind of like that, but I just find that to be really fun to do whenever I have a Doedicurus with this specific color scheme. Alright, that'll do it for this episode of ARK Survival Evolved. I'm not sure for what I'm going to do in the next episode. I might do like a breeding video of some sort, but then I'd have to kind of figure out which dino I want to breed, and then basically if I want to breed a certain dino that I only have one of, then I'd have to go on another expedition to tame a dino to tame that dino, but of that dino of the opposite gender. There, I finally said it. Anyways, this is Link's Warlord Gaming saying so long, and bye-bye.